Welcome to our classroom. When you first walk into our classroom, you'll notice a lot of things that every other classroom has. There's artwork up on the walls, the shoes are lined up neatly. But as you start to make your way through the room, you may notice some things that seem to be missing from the classroom. Namely, that's desks and enough tables for every student to have a seat. There are various zones that the classroom has been broken down into, and one of those zones is the office. This space is intended for the student who needs a space to think all by themselves at a table or at a desk. It's big enough for them to work comfortably. As we move across the room, you can find the task center, and this is where we have a communal storage of supplies. Pencils, scissors, glue, spot for the agendas, clipboards, all of the notebooks. Everything has a home here and is easily found by me for assessment at the end of the day. And by the students, there's no misplacing their belongings. We have the book nook, which is a nice cozy spot to curl up with a book, to spread out and do some work. All of the books are in there and we've organized them together. Here's another spot that can be sat up by one or two students. It's right by the window, so there's some great natural light. And next to it we have our math word wall, as well as some go-to math activities when work is finished. Next to that we have an empty bulletin board right now. We're going to be building some things to put on there, anchor charts and whatnot. We have all of our math manipulatives. And there's a space for the daily schedule next to the word wall. The word wall is all magnetic, so it can be moved around and spread out as needed. And it's on the chalkboard so that I can write the words as the students ask for them. You can see a number of anchor charts that are beginning to go up on the walls. They're carefully placed, and they're only placed when they need to be. We also have one of my favorite spots to work. I like to do guided reading at the chalk table. I have a lawn chair to sit at instead of a rocking chair. It's easier to move around, and there's a nice space for my markers and my coffee in the morning. And we have, of course, some assigned seating as was needed by the students for the beginning of the year to learn how to function properly on the carpet. I'm taking a shot here of all the open space in the classroom. Having this open space has really been an important part of our classroom setup. Students seem to naturally sprawl out on the floor, especially during group work activities, and so here are some photographs of that happening in different parts of the classroom, in the big open space, in the book nook, with the pillows comfortably spread out, doing their thinking. This shot shows kids working alone and together. This boy is reading very comfortably curled up in my chair to the other students, and here we see some of the students enjoying author's chair. Here's a shot of a student working independently during independent reading. And then we have some students reading independently but helping each other at the same time because of the environment. The most important parts of our classroom environment include the amount of space, which is created by having fewer seats than students. We have a gathering space, anchor charts but not too many, a color scheme. It is functional with zones to work with and in, and is open, comfortable, and happy, creating open, comfortable, and happy students and thinkers. Thank you for stopping by.